Every day before I go to bed, or every night before I go to bed, I pray the litany of the precious blood of Jesus, and or litany of the most precious blood. And I've been doing this since I guess a week before Easter this year, 2025, and it's been very powerful for me. And there's been a couple of times where I've had some pretty intense spiritual experiences during this prayer, especially when you start to meditate on what each line of the prayer is, or each line of the litany rather. And what happened after the Pope Leo got elected was I was praying this prayer. Then all of a sudden I just had this vision, and a vision like this has never happened before while praying this litany. But what I saw was, and I wasn't on this page. I don't look for visions or anything like that. It's just what I just going to tell you exactly what I saw. I saw the I saw the Vatican, and I saw the basilica, and it was on fire, and Pope Leo was standing in front of the obelisk, looking at the basilica, and the basilica cracks in half. Okay, so it's sitting there, and then it just opens up and it cracks in half and it starts to crumble. But then right after that, a chalice comes down from the sky, and the blood of Jesus is poured onto the basilica and onto the entire Vatican, and then the whole entire thing is healed. And all the while, Pope Leo is standing there looking at it. And what I got from it was that he's not the one that burned it, but he wasn't the one to fix it either. He's not the one to fix it completely by himself. However, the split in the church can mean multiple things, right? Schism, for example, and it could be. It's not that Pope Leo didn't have a hand in the healing of the church. It's that he's just not the entire reason. It takes the blood of Christ to actually get this healing done. And what Pope Leo's doing is he's looking over it, and he's facilitating it to the to the level of his ability, to the capacity that he can. And this may be, him reaching out to our Orthodox brothers, right? Maybe it's the church coming back together, which obviously is not all in Pope Leo's power. It is in the power of Jesus Christ to heal that schism, right? And hopefully it's the church coming together in other ways as well. It can only be fixed by Jesus. And so this big hand chalice comes out of the sky and pours the blood, the precious blood, onto the Vatican, and the whole thing comes back together and it's healed again. And that was the end of the vision. So I thought that you, if you're Catholic, that you might think that is something that might be useful to you, or you pray about it and see what you think. Let me know in the comments. Later.